Welcome everyone here. Very good evening. It's Sigma Premier League Season 3 here, presented by DERIK, Mark and Nesto. So it's a final day and we are all set for the toss there. So my colleague always will be there for the toss for the first semi-final.
It's the final day here of Sigma Premier League Season 3 2025. We're expecting to have another blockbuster of a contest as this is it. It's the first semi-finals and two giants are going to lock horns against each other. It's the ABC boys taking on the London boys. It's time now to introduce you to the two captains. On my left is Mustafa representing ABC boys. On his left is Shabir representing the London boys. And extreme left is our match official, Mr. Rajesh Thakur. Mustafa, you've got the coin? Please give it a flip. Tails is the call.
Head it is.
Congratulations. Won the toss. First semi-final. What's the plan?
We should bat first.
Batting first. It's such a crucial game. How much do you think would be a decent target you want to post first?
Under is a par score, I reckon. It's good for us. The oppositions are very good, but still we believe.
Semi-final. Any pressure?
No pressure.
Changes to playing 11?
Yeah, Uni is replacing Upsal.
Best of luck. Give us a good game.
Thank
you. Shabir unfortunately lost the toss. If you would have won the toss, what was your plan to do on this wicket?
No, if I got the toss, definitely we have to best first. Unfortunately, no, I lost, but I don't know. No, I don't care. We'll be inshallah take our best.
Tell us more about the last game yesterday. It was a brilliant win. It was a must-win game for you boys. How's the mood in the camp?
Yeah, really, we are really enjoying that. Yesterday, my boys all are definitely great effort and a full team. No one, we don't depend only one guy. 12 players, they all are supporting. So I am very hopeful. Inshallah, today also we'll try to win and again go to the final. Right.
Changes to playing 11?
No, as is same yesterday. We'll continue same.
Best of luck, Shabir. Give us a good game.
Yeah, thank you.
That is the news, and the confirmation coming in from the center is that ABC boys, they won the toss and they've decided to bat first.
Thank you, Waze. So that's news from the center. The toss update for the first semi-final. Team ABC boys, they won the toss and they decided to bat first. So that's a good call. Looking at the condition, looking at the atmosphere here. Yeah, we'll look at the team squad. Unes, Nias, the key man. And then comes through Seru, Rashid ABC, Mustafa ABC. There comes a consistent Mustafa and the Naufal, the finisher. And we can see a good amount of bowling lineup they got. Nawaf, Praveen, Asif, Munna and Afsil. So let's see how they are going to take up this challenge there. Now have a look at the London boys. Starts off the tournament within the losing side but comes back strongly. Shafiq and Mubir. Mubir is the man. He got a wonderful half century in the last night. That was some fantastic batting display from Mubir. And Adnan Bashir, hard hitter. Pure germ player. And Mikdats, followed by Baby, the wicket keeper, lightning fast. And we got the bowling lineup there. Babu, Nishad, Naushad, Shanu. Nishad and Shafiq combination. Once again, that would be they are going to target there. All right, once again, Sigma Premier League everyone swagatham cheyidukondu. It's time for the semi-final here. And welcoming my colleague here, Uwais. Welcome to the Combox.
Well, thank you very much, Shanaz. Expecting to have a blockbuster of a contest. Two teams who have fought so well and well-deservedly they have found themselves in the semi-finals. So no more hiccups, no more mistakes. One more game and we will see one of the sides going into the grand finale this evening of Sigma Premier League Season 3 2025. Right then, places the umpire, semi-final number 1, ball number 1. Oh, not the best of starts, drifting onto the leg side. It's been worked away towards a fine leg. So ABC boys are off the mark with a couple of runs.
Yes, the account is open for ABC boys. It's a leg by signal from the on-field umpire, but doesn't matter. 2 runs added in the very first ball. Dan Shafiq is the man. He's a fantastic bowler. The dynamic pace bowler. He's ready to unleash the power with his extreme accuracy when it comes to line and length. Let's see how he will start the procedure there.
Lovely delivery once again, right on the money. Quick single, excellent bit of running. Now, this has been one of the hallmarks I've seen. If you talk about the ABC boys, their calling has been very loud and clear. And yet again, they're ensuring that they don't give out any dot deliveries early on. So if you're not really getting the boundaries, you ensure you keep rotating strike and apply that extra bit of pressure on the opponents.
I will tell you the previous history of ABC boys. They are the reigning champions, the defending champions, and also the first season they are the finalists. So always top tier only.
I'm not surprised. A top-notch side. Beautifully done. That has cut him into half, and you can see Seru. He was absolutely surprised by that delivery. So that is what we've seen even the last couple of days, that if you do pitch the ball up into the good areas, that's where you do good value for the good deliveries you ball, and that is exactly what happened there. So a decent start yet again. Shafiq and talking about Nishad, I think these two duo have been making a lot of name for themselves.
Yeah, the pitch looks fresh, and Shafiq is absolutely spot on the golden area there. Hard length, hits a duck so hard, then you get a desired result there. So dot ball, just 3 deliveries, 3 runs.
This is Apesh, chance and taken. Oh, what a brilliant take, and Shafiq has gotten a very important wicket. And look at the celebration. This means a lot to this man.
What a wicket that is. Breakthrough in the first over. What more you want? ആദ്യ ഓവറിൽ തന്നെ ഷഫീഖ് തന്റെ ആ ഒരു രൗദ്രപാപം പുറത്തുവിടുകയാണ്. സെമി ഫൈനൽ മാമാങ്കം. Oh, taken the catch. Fantastic effort that is. Fabulous effort from the fielder. And Seru, the man, the all-rounder, departed. And is not looking good there. Unfortunately, 1 down, just 4 deliveries bowled, 3 runs for 1. Sigma Premier League title sponsor DERIK Mark and the global sponsor Nestu, and we got co-title sponsors Premier, Kaya Clothing and Kaveri Clothing, our JC sponsor Waki. All the sponsors, എല്ലാ സ്പോൺസേഴ്സിനും ഹൃദയത്തിൻ്റെ ഭാഷയിൽ ഈ ഒരു ടൂർണമെൻറ്റിനെ സക്സസ് ആക്കിയതിന് വലിയ നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുകയാണ്. Back to the live match.
Well, this is a dream start yet again, and this is what we've seen even in the past couple of games, time and time again. Nishad and Shafiq, these are the two men who really lay the foundation early on. What they do is they ensure they don't give out runs in the first 4 overs in the power play. And if you do have such quality bowlers in your lineup, I think it's a blessing in disguise. So in comes the captain, Mustafa, who's been very consistent with the run scoring. Lovely delivery once again. Now he's going for the appeal, but the umpire seems to show no interest. Nonetheless, what a terrific start yet again from the bowling department of these young boys.
This is a smart move and a smart operator they got, Shafiq, the man. If I would say in my home language, he is a criminal. വളരെ അഗ്രഖണ്ഡ്യനായ ഒരു ബോളറാണെന്ന് എനിക്ക് വിശേഷിപ്പിക്കേണ്ടി വരും ഈ ഒരു സമയത്ത്. ഷഫീഖ് 5 പന്തുകളിൽ നിന്നും കേവലം ഒരൊറ്റ റണ്ണ് മാത്രം വിട്ട് നൽകിക്കൊണ്ട് ഒരു പ്രൗഢോജ്വല തുടക്കം നൽകുകയാണ് ടീം
Lovely delivery once again, offering no pace whatsoever. Roll of the fingers, and what a terrific start by London Boys, giving away just the 3 runs. It's the end of over number 1. That's a quick look once again. Yeah, excellent bit of bowling. And 3 is what they've got in the first over. 3 for 1 after 1.
സോ സിഗ്മ പ്രീമിയർ ലീഗിൻ്റെ സെമി ഫൈനൽ മത്സരം അതിൻ്റെ ആദ്യ ഓവർ ഷഫീഖ് എന്ന കണിശകാരനായ ഒരു ബൗളർ മനോഹരമായൊരു തുടക്കം നൽകുമ്പോൾ ടീം ലണ്ടൻ ബോയ്സ് ആർ എയിമിംഗ് ദാറ്റ് ഗോൾഡൻ സ്പോട്ട്, ദ ഗ്രാൻഡ് ഫിനാലെ സ്പോട്ട്. They lost the toss, but in the first over, they're ruling with the hand of Shafiq there. Just 3 runs only, and Mustafa ABC, along with Niaz FOP, is the icon player, is a key player for the team ABC boys.
Well, tell us more about this duo, Shinaz, Shafiq and Nishad. 2 very experienced bowlers, and it just looks like, and I just have a feeling that they play a lot of cricket together back in India from the same team.
Even not for the same team, but they played as an opponent team also. But here I can see Shafiq is giving a great platform for Nishad. Already 1 down, so batter would be, sometime he will be under pressure.
Excellent once again. This is what we have seen even in the past games, that Nishad just keeps on bowling in the offside channel. He packs his offside. He's got a protection in the deep. He's got a deep cover in position. So you could always tend to bowl slightly shorter. But that is what I really like and admire about Nishad. Keeps things very simple in the middle. Doesn't really try anything extraordinary.
Absolutely. The power play is over going on. But that mastermind behind the stumps, Baby the man, he's controlling everything. He's busy. He's busy by setting the fielding arrangement there.
Oh, brilliant. Excellent glove work yet again. And yeah, rightfully pointed out. He's been an absolute live wire. Look at the way he collects the ball, and maybe like split of a second, he's dislodged the bail. Shows that how athletic and how quick reflexes does the man behind the stumps, Shabir, Baby, possesses.
Yeah, that's why people always shadow him like MST. Not only for the stumping or a glove work, he's like a great cricket brain, moreover, I would say.
Yeah, and also very confident captain. Came out during the toss, and I really loved his body language. Oh, that is going to be a no ball surely. I just have a feeling he was trying to maybe bowl a Yorker, and in the process it just slipped from his hand, and we have to wait for the signal of the umpire. Yes, it is going to be a no ball.
I think he was trying to do some pace of deliveries or somewhat, but no grip at all. And it's a free chance. It's a time for ABC boys to get some runs on the board. For Mustafa, you got a lottery, I would say. You can go for it. Now it's a free hit delivery is coming out from Nishad to Mustafa. Still, we haven't seen any boundary at all for day number 3.
Well, it's such blessing in disguise when you come out to bat and you are not off the mark, and the next news you listen is that you're going to get a free hit. So Mustafa, talking about him, he takes his time initially, but once he gets into rhythm, that's where he does have the ability to shift gears. Right then, free hit loading. Excellent. That is a top-class delivery. Perfect length, and that is what we're seeing now, that the ball isn't really holding up. It's coming a little quicker because obviously the ball is new and it is a fresh track. So that's where, as a medium pacer, you need to ensure you try to capitalize, cash onto the opportunity, and try to get as many wickets as you could in the first 4 overs.
Yeah, talking about these 2 batters on the track, it's Niaz. He's like an aggressive player, and Mustafa, we all know, he's like a consistent man. His strike rate doesn't good, but he can stable his team throughout the innings there.
Excellent delivery once again, perfect length. And Nihas and Mustafa knowing that they are playing against their premier bowlers, so they are just being a little cautious, and it's quite understandable because if you surpass this phase, because these are the two men who have been causing a lot of havoc and picking up those early wickets. So ABC boys, knowing that, do have a plan in their mind.
ABC boys, they have to, because clearly they're gonna first 6 overs, these two boys for sure. I don't know the captain will change the tactics or not in the semi-final, but we can predict as it will be Shafiq and Nishat.
Beautifully done once again. Good little push down to long on region. So they're dealing in singles at the moment. Not seem to be in a rush. I think that's the right ploy, because we know that both these batters, especially Mustafa, I've seen him in the past games that he takes his time initially. And that's good to see. At times you really get carried away knowing it's a shorter format, right, or you need to hit every ball for a maximum, but no. Mustafa, he's got a different perspective altogether.
Yeah, Mustafa is like trying to build a partnership. In the previous league matches, he scored in all the matches 20 plus runs. So that's where consistency matters for Mustafa. And these guys are trying to a solid partnership in the middle there.
That's been worked away towards fine leg. They will get a single shy of the stumps, but they will make it safely in the end. It's going to be a leg bye to close out another successful over. It's 2 gone, 9 for 1.
So we have completed the over number 2 of the first innings here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium. So ഈ ഒരു ദിവസത്തോടു കൂടി നമ്മൾ ഈ ഒരു ടൂർണമെന്റിനോട് ബൈ ബൈ പറയുമ്പോൾ മറക്കാനാവാത്ത വലിയ ഓർമ്മകൾ സമ്മാനിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള സിഗ്മയുടെ ഒരു വിപ്ലവകരമായ ഒരു ടൂർണമെന്റ്, ഐതിഹാസികമായിട്ടുള്ള ചരിത്രങ്ങൾ, ക്രിക്കറ്റിന്റെ ചരിത്രങ്ങൾ നിലകൊള്ളുന്ന ഈ ഒരു ഷാർജ ക്രിക്കറ്റ് സ്റ്റേഡിയത്തിനകത്ത്. Just 2 overs completed, 9 runs on the scorecard. Moving to over number 3 now.
This is high up in the air. It's once again gone towards the fine leg region. They might consider to come back for the second, and they will come back easily for a couple of more runs. So the idea is once again quite simple from the captain Shabir Baby. He is persisting to go with the two attacking bowlers, but if ever so they don't pick up a wicket, that's where I think things will become interesting, and we might just see Shabir Baby change his strategy and bring in a spinner early on into equation.
If they want to change the strategy, then he has to concede at least 2 boundaries for sure. Otherwise, he will go for the same pattern. First 6 over space, the next 6 will be the spin bowling options.
Beautifully done once again. That is a lovely delivery. And so far, it has been a good start by the London boys. Surely they have done their homework. They've played a lot of cricket with the ABC boys team as well. So both the teams, I'm pretty much optimistic. They do know their strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah, of course, for sure. If you look at the pattern in the league matches, ABC board just won a single game. And you know, right, last match happened. It was all drama. They came by run right. But yeah, it's good.
Nicely done once again. Excellent bit of running. So they're ensuring that they don't play a lot of dot deliveries. If not getting the boundaries, ensure at least you keep rotating strike and get those singles and doubles. Yeah, you're right. ABC boys, I saw them last night. They were glued to this game, watching it very anxiously. And after the results, it was them celebrating outside the ground. So it was hilarious.
And these are London boys. They're coming by back to 2 victories, back-to-back victories.
Chance! Oh, it could have been an absolute one-handed blinder. But very lucky for the batter. It was whiskers away from him. And he survives. You can see Shafiq, he knows that he had a genuine case. And there was surely an opportunity.
തീർച്ചയായും വലിയൊരു ശ്രമമായിരുന്നു അത്. ഫീൽഡർ ക്യാച്ചിനായുള്ള നല്ലൊരു അറ്റംപ്റ്റ് ആയിരുന്നു. കൈയടിക്കാം ആ ഒരു എഫേർട്ടിന്. സെമി ഫൈനൽ മത്സരത്തിൻ്റെ ആ ഒരു പ്രാതിനിധ്യം മനസ്സിലാക്കിക്കൊണ്ട് തന്നെ വലിയ ഒരു ഫീൽഡിംഗ് എഫേർട്ട് പുറത്തുവിടുകയാണ്. ABC ബോയ്സ് ചെറുതായി ഒന്ന് സ്കോർ കാർഡിനെ ഉയർത്തുന്നു. 13 റൺസിലേക്ക് നീങ്ങുകയാണ് നിയാസ് ആൻഡ് മുസ്തഫ. ABC ബോയ്സ് 13 runs on the scorecard.
That's been driven towards the cover region. Bit of a misfield, but doesn't really matter because they do have protection in the deep. So for Nias, they've got a different plan. They have a deep cover in position. And for Mustafa, they're rather intending to get the fielder inside the circle and have a deep third man in position. So surely, both these bowlers have a plan in their mind. And so far, I think the execution has been spot on.
They have done a good homework there. So if you watch the previous matches from Mustafa, he always loved to play the cut shots, cutting through the point areas. That is strength, that is favorite zone for sure. And Mustafa is a good tactical player for this kind of shots.
Yeah, absolutely, Shanaz. And as we speak, there you go. Now they've gotten the deep cover field inside the circle, beg your pardon. And they have a deep third man for the captain, Mustafa. Last delivery. Beautifully done once again. Excellent delivery. Could have been an overthrow. The throw was quite wayward, but nonetheless, no damage done and no boundaries conceded. It's 3 gone, 14 for 1.
സിഗ്മ പ്രീമിയർ ലീഗ് വിജയകരമായ 2 സീസണുകൾക്കപ്പുറം ചെന്നെത്തിയിരിക്കുന്നു ദുബായ് എന്ന വലിയ നഗരത്തിൽ. ഏറ്റവും അധികം ODI ക്രിക്കറ്റുകൾ ഹോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ള ഗിന്നസ് റെക്കോർഡിന് ഉടമയായിട്ടുള്ള ഐക്കണിക് ഷാർജ ക്രിക്കറ്റ് സ്റ്റേഡിയത്തിൽ സിഗ്മ സൗത്ത് ഇന്ത്യൻ ഗാർമെന്റ്സ് മാനുഫാക്ചേഴ്സ് അസോസിയേഷന്റെ 3ാമത്തെ ക്രിക്കറ്റ് മാമാങ്കം ചെന്നെത്തുകയാണ്. And we got title sponsor DERIK Mark. A big thanks to the managing director Hassanul Banna. കളിയോടുകൂടിയുള്ള സംഭാവന രീതിയിലും നിങ്ങൾ മുൻകൈയെടുത്തതിൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ ആ ഒരു യെസ്സിലാണ് ഈ ഒരു ടൂർണമെന്റ് ഓൺ ആയിട്ടുള്ളത്. ബിഗ് താങ്ക്സ്. ആൻഡ് ദ ഗ്ലോബൽ പാർട്ണർ നെസ്റ്റോ, cargo partner we got Dots Connect, and the co-title sponsors Premier, Kaya Clothing, Kaveri Clothing, and the winner sponsors Saramels Fabric, and the JC sponsor Wacky, and we got the travel partner Caraman, event partner XES, and also we got the event partners as Fab, Tree Club, Finis, Gamio, Dad and Mom, Icepair, Whiteman, Monopoly, Pelvin Jeans, Chris Morris, FOP, and the consulting partner Orbis. And we have a couple of other sponsors also. Team Ablo, Arlantov, Paki, Kurdish. And talking about Team Paki, Sigma Garments Fair. വരാനിരിക്കുന്ന ഗാർമെന്റ് ഫെയറിന്റെ സ്പോൺസർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള ടീം Paki. So big thanks for all the sponsors and a warm welcome to the semi-final game here.
Right then, going along well at this stage are the London boys, keeping things very tight in the middle. On the other end, Nias and Mustafa both will look to shift gears and get a move on. Oh, that is a thunderous hit, and look at how quickly that's gone towards the boundary. Nobody moved. 4 runs.
That's a glorious and a glamorous shot from Nias. Just after the short break, the very first ball from Nishad outside the off stump. Look at that, he just whacked it away. Ah, shot from the gun, moreover, I would say. There comes the first boundary.
I think Nishad is getting slightly predictable by bowling those roll of the fingers, trying to bowl a slower delivery. And you can see Nias, he waited right till the end and then executed a lovely cover drive over the fielder's head for a boundary. Now this time it's a short delivery and worked away gently towards the cover. Very good cricket. Get a boundary, get off strike.
A sensible move from Nias and Mustafa. They got a boundary in the very first ball. So good start. That will give some confidence and happy faces in the ABC boys dugout. More power to come. And now Phil ABC is padded up. Rashid ABC is there. So all are ready to take the battle there. calm and composed dugout, moreover, I would say there. 19 for 1 from 3.2.
Driven once again past the fielder. It's going towards the boundary yet again. So all of a sudden now, the runs are coming thick and fast, and Nishad is once again balled a fuller delivery and cashing onto it. Look at the balance. Look at the stride onto the delivery. And you do get value for your shots when you play these shots along the carpet.
Mustafa ABC opens the blade and he cracks it out, another boundary. And now have a look at the scenario, ways. The quality bowler went for 9 runs on the first 3. Sudden change, right?
Yeah, and I remember your point. You said if he goes for a couple of boundaries, we might see a spinner coming in. Such a quality bowler is Nishad. What's he got next? Lovely. He's got a lot of tricks under his sleeve. So he's one of those bowlers you can't really just target and go after him. You've gotten a couple of boundaries, might as well just get a couple of more singles. Yeah, if it's a loose delivery, go after it. Otherwise, there's no really need to be over ambitious against one of their premier bowlers right on your screen, Nishad. Worked away towards the short mid-wicket region, only a single, so it's turning out to be quite a productive over. Did start off slowly, but now as the day will progress, the sun is beating down on the surface, so you do expect the ball to come onto the bat much more nicely.
All right, it's a 24 for 1 and we go the last ball, but it's a good over, very good over, and it comparing to the ABC point of view.
Yeah, just a false start. Nishad will have to go back and reload. But even after conceding 10 runs in this over, still the score is 24, which I believe the London boys are going to take it any day. It's just to run a ball, and a job well done by the two attacking bowlers.
Yes, you're right. 24 runs and Nishad to Nia's final delivery.
Crack. It's a fine shot one again. Oh my word, that has gone out of the park. It's an extraordinary shot. Hold your pose. One for the photographers.
What a way to bring a maximum there. That is incredible. Oh, delightful for the fans there. Sharjah Cricket Stadium ഒരു ഐക്കണിക് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഫോട്ടോസിന് വേണ്ടി നിയാസ് FOP തയ്യാറെടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നു എന്ന് പറയേണ്ടി വരികയാണ്. With that mighty sixer, 4 overs completed. It's 30 runs on the scorecard. സോ 4 ഓവറുകൾക്കപ്പുറം 30 റൺസുമായി കൊണ്ട് അവസാനത്തെ ഓവറിൽ 16 റൺസ് അടിച്ചു വാരി കൂട്ടിക്കൊണ്ട് ABC ബോയ്സ് ഒരു ഡ്രൈവിംഗ് സീറ്റിലേക്ക് നടന്നു നീങ്ങുകയാണ്. All credits to that boy, the stylish stroke player, Nias FOP starts off the over with a boundary. അവസാന പന്തിൽ ഏവരെയും കണ്ണഞ്ചിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ഒരു കവർ ഡ്രൈവിലൂടെയുള്ള സിക്സറുമായി കൊണ്ട് ഓവർ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. 4ാമത്തെ ഓവറിൽ 30 റൺസുമായി വലിയ നേട്ടമുണ്ടാക്കുകയാണ്. And I believe it's time for the captain to change the bowling lineup there. I can see a fresh face there.
Yeah, another bowler, Mikdad. I think he's been super impressive. And I'm not really surprised the captain straight away has thrown the ball to Mikdad, because he's one of those bowlers who just balls according to his field. A very interesting field setup, if you notice. He's got a deep point and a deep cover in position. And that's all because, quick single, that's all because Mikdad, he does have such a good control with swing, and he keeps on balling in the offside channel. So that is what you need as a captain, your bowlers to really deliver according to the field. And I think Mikdad has been a prime example.
Yeah, that's a good call from the captain, Baby, to give a fresh face. And they got one more bowler remaining, Mubi. He is a mystery spinner there.
Lovely delivery. Even the last game, Shanaz, if you notice, this is what we were discussing on air, off air, that Mikdad, he's got very good control. I don't remember the last time when I saw Mikdad drifting anything on the leg side, so he doesn't really believe in doing any kind of experiments, rather would like to keep things simple, and that's where I believe he gets rewarded as well. Now this is been heaved away towards the deep square leg region for another boundary. So Niaz, he's decided to cut loose and is now looking quite dangerous in the center.
He got the rhythm. He got the rhythm. First 2 overs, he take the time and he reads the line, he reads the pitch. But then after changing the gear, putting it the accelerator mode, now look at the strike rate. Niaz is staying at 22 runs from 16 deliveries. Oh, and these people are enjoying the show, enjoying the in and out show from Niaz there. It's 35.
Yeah, commentators curse, they say. I was praising Mikdad that he doesn't bowl on the leg side and he's just drifted one and was struck for a boundary. Lovely delivery. What a comeback delivery, and yet again, excellent bit of running. The calling has been absolutely sublime, and that has been one of the hallmarks which we have observed, Shinaz.
Yes, really. So the plan is very clear. Niaz, once he found a good boundary of 4 runs, the very next ball, he will try to defend it and give the strike to Mustafa. So he wants to build this partnership until the end of the innings there, maybe.
So far, going along well now, ABC boys. That he's going for the appeal, but the umpire seems to be unmoved, showing no interest whatsoever. So even after conceding a boundary, I believe Mikdad has done well.
That's what Baby 7, JC number 7, he always energetic. That's a plus point. The skipper is there in the center of the action. He can control it, where the fielder can be placed or watch. So Mustafa is the man in the striking area now. 36 റൺസാണ് ആദ്യ സെമി ഫൈനലിന്റെ ആദ്യ ഇന്നിംഗ്സിൽ നിലവിൽ ABC boys. So what they are expecting, എത്ര റൺസാണ് ഈ ഒരു ട്രാക്കിൽ ഈ ഒരു സൂപ്പർ സൺഡേ ഈവനിങ് here in the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. I can see it all started here. Yes, it is. Some of the unforgettable cricket memories have happened here. Now they are checking for the possible run out. Oh, lightning speed. Baby. Surely he will be the one among the top contestant for the best wicket keeper contestant here in Sigma. I know, lot of trophies in his showcase. In the presentation ceremony also previously I have done it for Baby, the Superman standing behind the stumps.
Oh, he's missed out. Once again, it was a delivery which was going down on the leg side, but nonetheless, Mikdad, he's done exceptionally well after conceding a boundary, giving only 7 runs in the 5th over. It's 5 gone, 37 for 1. So we're going to see spin for the first time in this innings. Tossed up delivery, driven nicely. Let's wait and watch if Mubir can extract any kind of purchase, any kind of spin from this wicket, which he has in the past games. But it's a different time of the day. It's an afternoon game. Mubir, we've seen every time he tosses the ball up, lets the ball fly, lets the ball pitch in the right areas, that's where he gets the pivot and the turn. False start, will have to reload. Another exceptional talent, having a phenomenal run, and his services are certainly required in this crunch knockout encounter. Tossed out once again, beautifully done, excellent delivery. So it's going to be good little battle now between Mubir and Niaz, because Niaz, he's not going to hold back. Already 23 on his name, and he would want to just continue with the momentum which he's gotten in his favor.
This will be a best to best combination. The two well-known all-rounders are there, Mobi and Niaz.
Beautifully done, excellent delivery. Now all of a sudden the boundaries had dried. Something's got to give. Might just see a bit of urgency coming in from the blade of Niaz. Mustafa on the other end, he hasn't gotten much of the strike. Only 13 deliveries is what he's played. So hopefully he doesn't really get agitated or frustrated on the other end. Nicely done. Just a single. Singles is not really going to be bothering Team London boys. I think anything below 100 mark, considering the batting depth which the men in blue possess, they're going to take it any day.
They will be happy if they can restrict them below 100, because they got that man, Mobi. They got a fantastic and fabulous half century last night.
Nicely done. Very smart operated Mubir. He's bringing all his experience into play in this crunch encounter, and you can see how he's varying his pace. That just shows the quality of this man. And there you go. Now they're having a mini meeting out there in the middle, because this has turned out to be a very quiet over. So Mubir has definitely put his team in a commanding position, and would want to finish off strong with the last delivery. Yeah, quicker one, loud appeal, chance, and the umpire seems to be unmoved. Maybe the impact was outside the off stump.
Yes, you're right. I can see it from the replay action. That maybe missing the stumps. Yeah, height may be the concern, but Mobi was actually crying. How's that? How's that? Not out given. A good call. And it's time for the drinks break there. 6 overs completed. 39 for one team. ABC boys. Sigma Premier League Season 3 is going on here, and we are thanking our proud sponsors, DERIK Mark, the title sponsor, and the global partner Nesto, and the cargo partner Dots Connect, co-title sponsors Premier Kaya Clothing and Kaveri Clothing, winner sponsors Saramels, and jersey sponsor Tiwaki. So what a fabulous tournament here. ഏറ്റവും മനോഹരമായ രീതിയിൽ തന്നെ ഏറ്റവും ഗംഭീരമായ രീതിയിൽ തന്നെ ഈ ഒരു ടൂർണമെന്റ് ഇവരെ സംഘടിപ്പിക്കാൻ സിഗ്മ മെമ്പേഴ്സ് ആൻഡ് ഓർഗനൈസേഴ്സ് ശ്രമിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അത് വിജയകരമായി തന്നെ മൂന്നാം ദിവസം ഇവിടെ പൂർത്തിയാക്കാൻ ഒരുങ്ങുകയാണ്. 6 ടീമുകൾ, 70-ലധികം പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഷാർജയുടെ, ദുബായിയുടെ ഈ ഒരു ഭൂമിയിൽ എത്തിച്ചേർന്നപ്പോൾ ഇറ്റ് വാസ് എ സക്സസ് സ്റ്റോറി ഫോർ സിഗ്മ. ഹോട്ട് ന്യൂസ്, സൗത്ത് ഇന്ത്യൻ ഗാർമെന്റ്സ് മാനുഫാക്ചേഴ്സ് അസോസിയേഷൻ കേരളക്കരയിലും ചർച്ച ചെയ്യപ്പെടുകയാണ്. സിഗ്മ പ്രീമിയർ ലീഗ് കേരളത്തിൽ നിന്നും ആരും പ്രതീക്ഷിക്കാത്ത രീതിയിൽ ഇന്നിവിടെ ദുബായിയുടെ UAE മണ്ണിൽ ഒരു വൺ ടൂർണമെന്റ്. ആൻഡ് we are now standing in the semi-final scenario here. 6 overs completed, 39 for 1.
New ball introduced is going to be Salim, and quite an interesting field setup at the moment. He's got a deep point, a wideish deep cover, and a deep mid wicket in place. So there is ample space between the fine leg and the deep mid wicket, which is also now going towards the cow corner. So there's a huge real estate towards the leg side. So as a bowler, now the challenge is he'll have to be very precise with his line, drifting anything on the leg side. And well, as we speak now, they've made a change as well in the field. So the fine leg fielder has now gone to deep square leg, and the point fielder is now coming in the circle. That's much more like it.
So there is an ample amount of space in the leg side for taking a snatching and a single to doubles. One person is coming there in the leg side area. By the way, it's Salim, another well-known all-rounder in the Sigma Association. They got plenty of all-rounders in the auction. So the ways it's all about by taking the players in the auction basis. So they set a good platform by picking the right person in the team combination, because that could be the first priority, right?
Absolutely. I think one thing is for quite certain. Oh, beautifully done. That is a magnificent delivery. Salim, such a smart operator, bowling a fuller delivery. Nias, he was getting a little frustrated, and in the end, he has thrown away his wicket at the wrong time.
No, that's a back of the hand delivery, pitching on the right line, and Nias was stuck there, and Baby says, the captain says, yes, you're right. I took you in the over number 7, and you did it for me. The very first ball, the dangerous man, Nias, got out. But that's a good cameo, a little cameo. Come to an end from Nias there. 24 from just 21 deliveries. Wicket number 2 falls down. It's 39 for 2 for ABC boys.
New batter walks in, Nofal, another very talented, handy batter, has come into a situation where they would want somebody to really shift gears and make a move on. But it's not going to be all that easy, because we know Salim is a very smart operator. And Shinaz, if you notice, the field setup they've got, they don't have a fine leg. So Salim is literally inviting the batter to play a sweep shot. And that's where the LBW and the bold might come into equation.
Oh, that's a pure gamble from Salim and the team. London boys, they're absolutely tricking the people there. See what Naufal is doing there. Last ball, Nias got out on the same delivery. He was trying to whack it away through the leg side region, but complete miss from there.
Beautifully done. Now, there's one thing which I believe the batters aren't reading. Salim, he is a finger spinner. He does have the tendency to pitch the ball and bring it in, but watch out for these drifters. Look at how much drift he's getting in the air. It's going away from the right-handers. Just like that. Oh, but very unlucky. This time it's been called as a wide, which I believe was the right call.
Yeah, that was a slight mistake from Salim. Yeah, look at that. It's spinning it away, and that's a good call from the on-field umpire there. That's wide. It's gone past over the white tram line, and one extra adding to the scorecard now.
Once again, that's drifting towards the offside. Maybe if he can start his line from the leg stump channel, that's where I believe you could even have a slip in place for him, because really the ball is hooping around sharply and is going viciously away from the right-handers. That's much better. Now this is close. This is very close, and the umpire raises his finger, and Salim strikes it again. It's a double blow, and all of a sudden now the London boys are all over ABC boys.
I would say it's a pure trick. Last 3 deliveries, he was bowling outside the off stump, and Naufal was expecting that he will do the same. But there comes a challenge. He did a check there, straight to straight delivery. 3 reds, gone.
Oh, this is not looking good. Another one goes, and surely he has fallen in the trap. It's a 41 for the loss of 3. Well, this is turning out to be an extraordinary over by Salim. One more delivery. Lovely, brilliant bit of bowling. And surely he has delivered in his first over on a big occasion. It's 7 gone, 41 for 3.
ഓവറുകൾ അവസാനിക്കുകയാണ്. സോ കാര്യങ്ങൾ മാറി മറിയുന്നു. London boys are absolutely enjoying their അറിഞ്ഞു കളിക്കുകയാണ് ടീം London boys against ABC boys. But ABC, still there is a chance. The game is not over yet. Just 7 overs completed. Still 5 overs. കാര്യമായി പറഞ്ഞാൽ 30 പന്തുകൾ ഇനിയും വരാനിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. സോ തിരിച്ചു വരാൻ ഇനിയും അവസരങ്ങളുണ്ട്. മുസ്തഫ, the lone warrior, is always there. As in the league match, he is continuing the same form in the knockout game also. ടീമിന്റെ രക്ഷകനായി എന്നും അദ്ദേഹം അവിടെയുണ്ട്. സോ മുബി is coming back again to take that wicket also.
Nicely done. Now this is going to be a very good contest, because we know Mustafa is a very strong cutter of the ball. He really likes anything short away from the stumps. Beautifully done once again. Oh, it's missed everything. That was very close, agonizingly close to the leg stump. And now automatically, I believe all the responsibility has shifted onto the shoulders of the captain. And this is not the first time we're seeing the captain in such a situation. He's rescued his team even in the past. So once again, he's finding himself in a spot where I believe he needs to stay right till the end. If ever, they need to score somewhere around 80, 90 runs. Tossed up once again. Not really getting it underneath the bat, only a single, and that is what wickets do to you. The moment you start losing wickets at regular intervals, that's where you will see a lot of dot deliveries. The boundaries will dry up. So it's getting a little tougher out there.
Yeah, that's been nicely shuffled it, but dot ball only. So the wicket of Naufal would be the turning point there. Naufal was a hard hitter. ഏത് അവസരത്തിലും ടീമിനെ മികച്ച രീതിയിലേക്ക് കരകയറ്റാനുള്ള ഒരു ബാറ്ററായിരുന്നു നൗഫൽ. ബട്ട് Salim gets a wicket of Naufal there. That will give some huge advantage for the London boys. And that would be a tough call, challenging call for the umpire. Straightly upstairs. But Baby says, I got the man. Let's have a replay. Let's have a look there. Good throw from the fielder there. And we all know the credibility of Baby. He crunched it to the stumps. Have a look at it. It's. Yes. Shot, well shot. And run out. Run out ഒരു വില്ലനായിക്കൊണ്ട് മറ്റൊരു ബാറ്റർ കൂടി കൂടാരത്തിലേക്ക് മടങ്ങുകയാണ്. വിക്കറ്റിന്റെ മറ്റൊരു വേർഷൻ കൂടി നഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്നു. Look at the celebration from London boys. They are cheering up here. It's absolutely heating up there. 4 wickets falls down now. 43-43 stuck ആയി കിടക്കുന്നു ABC boys. And that man, Mustafa, still standing there. Scorecard, it's 43 for 3 after 7.4.
Another very talented, stylish left-handed batter has walked in the middle, but the problem is that he's walked in a situation but there is a pressure on their team and not much runs on the board. Beautifully done. Excellent delivery yet again. Mubir, at the moment, he's all over the batters of the men in green. It's 8 gone, 43 for the loss of 4.
സോ കാര്യങ്ങൾ സ്പിന്നേഴ്സ് ഏറ്റെടുത്തിരിക്കുന്നു എന്ന് കൃത്യമായി തന്നെ നമുക്ക് സ്കോർ കാർഡിൽ നിന്ന് കൃത്യം വ്യക്തത്തിൽ മനസ്സിലാക്കാൻ സാധിക്കുന്നു. 43-ന് 4 വിക്കറ്റ് നഷ്ടത്തിൽ ABC, Mubi, Salim, Migdad. These gun players are giving a tremendous job for London boys. So now we have around 24 legal deliveries, 43 for 4. 24 പന്തുകളാണ് ഇനി ബാക്കിയുള്ളത്. ഒരു ഡിഫെൻഡബിൾ സ്കോർ അത് എത്രയാണെന്ന് മനസ്സിരുത്തി ആലോചിക്കേണ്ടി വരും ടീം ABC ബോയ്സ്. ഇറ്റ്സ് എ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെമി ഫൈനൽ ഓഫ് സിഗ്മ പ്രീമിയർ ലീഗ്.
Oh, that has been hammered away towards the final region. It's gone for a huge maximum, and that is what the doctor ordered. It's the captain. He said, I'm the captain, I'm the leader, and I'm going to take charge. Bang! That is out of here. It's a huge 6.
The captain taking the charge. No time to waste. ആരുമില്ലെങ്കിലും ആ ഒരു ക്യാപ്റ്റൻ വീണ്ടും ആ ഒരു ദൗത്യം ഏറ്റെടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് സാലിമിന്റെ ആദ്യ പന്ത് തന്നെ സിക്സറിനെ പറത്തുന്നു. 49.
That's much better. Quite fuller and equally well played. He's looking for 2. He's coming back for the second. Now this is going to be close. Oh, direct hit, and I think he was a goner. So now 8 runs in the first 2 deliveries, and this just could be the over which the men in green would be after.
Yeah, that's what Mustafa is thinking about ABC boys. It's not a league match. It's a knockout game. So any which ways, they have to show the intensity there. They have to keep the standard high for the team ABC.
Now this is skied up in the air. Is this a chance? Oh, on the second attempt, he takes it. That is a big blow because they have disengaged this partnership, and it is the captain, Mustafa, who gave a glimmer of hope to their team, will now also have to depart.
Yeah, Salim the man once again deviating the ball from the strong zone of Mustafa. Now ഒരു കെണിയിൽ മുസ്തഫ കൂടെ വീഴുമ്പോൾ ABC boys far down. Half of them are staying in the dugout now. They're taking wickets in regular intervals. കൃത്യമായ ഇടവേളകളിൽ തന്നെ വിക്കറ്റുകൾ പിഴുതെടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് ലണ്ടൻ ബോയ്സ് എതിരാളികൾക്ക് ആധിപത്യം നൽകാത്ത രീതിയിൽ മത്സരത്തെ മുന്നോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുപോവുകയാണ്. 8 ഓവർ 3 പന്തുകൾക്കപ്പുറം 51, 5 വിക്കറ്റ് നഷ്ടത്തിൽ ടീം ABC ബോയ്സ്.
Well, they're falling like pack of cards now. The men in green. Mufassal, we know how handy he is with the ball, but does he have the knack of clearing the boundaries? Excellent. This is top quality bowling we're witnessing. Such a difficult customer to face, Salim. The trajectories as to which he bowls, it makes it so difficult for the batters to really come underneath the ball. And his stats speaks volume at the moment. Lovely, beautifully done. He's literally pleading to the umpire, but that was struck outside the off stump.
Yeah, he's a tall man. He can do anything. You cannot predict where the ball will land, where it slipped away, where it turned away. That's a quality of Salim, I would say, moreover.
Yeah, and also to possess such control. It really is admirable. Salim, of course, one of the experienced campaigners of the Sigma group. Certainly turning on the heat in this crucial knockout encounter. Last delivery. Top class bowling. This is high quality stuff as to what we are witnessing. And they're on the top now. It's 9 gone, 51 for 5. Just 3 runs in the couple of overs he's bowled. Would love to pick up a wicket now for his side. Oh, he's missed out. Surely he's missed out. It was a juicy full toss and really could have tongued this anywhere out of the park. The problem was, I think he's just tried to hit it a little too hard.
Yes, it is. Now the left and right combination for the Team ABC boys. Mufassal and Praveen. 2 fresh faces. So they have to think about it. What could be the target they can place on the scorecard for the first semi-final? Because it's not a league match. This is the last and final game for them. If they haven't be able to score a decent runs on the scorecard.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think they'll have to be mindful of one thing, is not to take this game easy from here onwards. Ensure you wrap up the innings and keep the score below 80. And if they go on to do so, I think that's a job well done. Because if they surpass the men in green, anything above 80, we know high quality bowling, which they have, they're going to make life difficult for the London boys as well. Yeah, that has been the story. Swing and a miss. And I would really like the batter really take his feet onto the line of the ball and maybe try to play somewhere around extra cover region. Once again, hit hard towards long on. No real damage done, just a single. So it's either the dot or the singles. Boundaries have definitely gone out of the windows.
Yes, exactly. Moving to the last ball now. It's Mufassal, the man on the striking area. Oh, edge. But just getting a single only. Once again, economical over. Have a look at the statistics from Mubi there. Just 7 runs. That too in a semi-final. Exceptional, talented all-rounder of Sigma. Mubi once again done and dusted. It's 10 overs completed. 5-5 for 5 Team ABC. Into the final two. അവസാന 2 ഓവറുകളിലേക്ക് മത്സരത്തെ തള്ളിയിടുമ്പോൾ ABC ബോയ്സ് 55-5 ബൗളിംഗിലേക്ക് സ്പിന്നിൽ നിന്നും പേസിലേക്ക് മാറ്റി പരീക്ഷിക്കുന്നു ബേബി. Oh, there you go. That's a blistering stroke. Oh God, it's out of the park. Oh, my goodness. What a strike that is. Mufassal with a marvelous hit. It's gone. The ball is traveling. New ball, please. ശാന്തമുഖമായി കിടക്കുന്ന ABC ബോയ്സിന്റെ ഡഗ് ഔട്ടിലേക്ക് ഒരു മാലപ്പടക്കം പൊട്ടിച്ചുകൊണ്ടാണ് മുഫസ്സൽ 11ാം ഓവറിന്റെ ആദ്യ പന്തിനെ വരവേൽക്കുന്നത്. That's a big one for today. Sheer power. ഒരു ലെഫ്റ്റ് ഹാൻഡറുടെ പവർ അതെന്താണെന്ന് കൃത്യമായി വെളിവാക്കുന്ന ഒരു ഷോട്ടായിരുന്നു മുഫസ്സലിന്റെ ബാറ്റിൽ നിന്നും കണ്ടത്. ഒരുപാട് വൈകിയെങ്കിലും they need a boundary there, and Mufassal got right from the middle of the bat against Shafiq. So 6 in the first ball. This time he cuts it. Clever batting. A clinical shot from Mufassal. 11ാം ഓവറിന്റെ ആദ്യ 2 പന്തിൽ 10 റൺസ് നേടിയെടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് sudden change in the scorecard, I would say. പെട്ടെന്നുണ്ടായ ആഘാതത്തിൽ നിന്നും മുക്തി നേടുവാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുകയാണ് ലണ്ടൻ ബോയ്സ്. Spinners were doing a great job. ഒരു മാജിക്കൽ ബോളിംഗ് പെർഫോമൻസ് സാലിം മുബി അടങ്ങുന്ന സ്പിന്നേഴ്സ് സമ്മാനിച്ചപ്പോൾ പെട്ടെന്നൊരു പേസ് അറ്റാക്ക് കടന്നു വരുന്നു. അതിനെ തെല്ലും ഭയമില്ലാതെ തന്നെ നേരിടാൻ ഒരുങ്ങുകയാണ് the ultimate hero, the unsung hero, രക്ഷകൻ. Yeah, Praveen is this time stuck with a dot there. 2 boundaries and a dot.
Well, it's turning out to be the over they were desperately after. 10 runs already in the first 2 deliveries. And this could be the over where they could be getting those 15-20 runs. And if they go on to surpass 80, I think we will have a game in our hand. Short delivery, beautifully done. And once again, the glove work behind the stumps has been quite admirable. It just took him a split of a second to really dislodge the bails.
Yeah, good comeback from Shafiq. Those 2 shots were amazing from Praveen. The first one is out of the park, and the second one he cuts away through the point area. Then the 2 good deliveries from Shafiq. Slight relief for the bowler.
Beautifully done. This is a very smart delivery. He ensured that he doesn't offer any pace. You saw the first 2 deliveries. He tried to bend his back, tried to bowl a little quicker, and that's where Praveen took full opportunity and smashed him for a 6 and a boundary. But then Shafiq, knowing he's a very experienced campaigner, knows how to be bowling at the depth, so he's ensured he does not offer any pace. And so far, he's done exceptionally well, giving only 1 run.
Yes, 66 for 5. It's been a decent over for ABC.
That's close, but the umpire thinks otherwise. I think that hint of drift, which kept on going towards the leg side, has saved him. Let's have a quick look once again. Yeah, the umpire once again has got it spot on. Nonetheless, this is a terrific over coming in for ABC boys. 11 gone. We're going into the last over. It's 67 for 5. No surprises, the captain Shabir has thrown the ball to one of his main stream bowlers. It is going to be Mikdad. He's had a decent outing so far, giving away just the 6 runs, and now this is going to be a tough ask because he's bowling in the last over. Mufassal needs to get back Praveen on strike. Oh, it's a dot delivery. This is something which they can't afford. Dot delivery is absolute gold dust.
That too in the final over for sure. And Mikdas. So ആദ്യ ഇന്നിംഗ്സിന്റെ അവസാന ഓവറിലാണുള്ളത്. ഡോട്ടിലൂടെ മിഗ്ദാദ് തുടങ്ങുന്നു. And oh, that could be a tough chance. Moreover, I would say half chance. പക്ഷെ നല്ലൊരു അറ്റംപ്റ്റ് ആയിരുന്നു. ആ ഒരു ക്യാച്ചിനായുള്ള ശ്രമം. അതിനിടയിൽ വിക്കറ്റുകൾക്കിടയിൽ 2 റൺ ഓടി നേടുകയാണ്. So 69 now.
Each and every run from here onwards is going to be so important for ABC boys being stranded on the other end. Tries to go for a wild hoy, gets an inside edge, and finally now comes the hard hitter Praveen. Can he get a couple of more boundaries, get to somewhere around 80, and then surely, Shanaz, I believe we're going to have a game in our hands, considering we know how brilliant and top quality bowling does the men in green possess as well.
Yeah, that's what we all are expecting. We don't want a one-sided game or one-way traffic game. It should be a pure entertainment. That's what Sigma is also experiencing. And I will see Praveen will whack it away in the next 3 balls.
Short delivery, that is beautifully done. He might consider to come back for the second. This is going to be close. Excellent bit of running. So they're getting important runs in this over. But talking about Mikdad, I think he's going to be a happier man considering no boundaries in the last over so far.
But in which ways, it's a healthy and advantage runs in the back end side for Team ABC. Praveen is contributing really well. 15 from 11 deliveries.
Another dot. So it's turning out to be a magnificent over. Mikdad has certainly risen to the occasion, and captain making the right call. Mikdad keeping things relatively simple in the middle, not trying to do anything extraordinary out of the box. So this is a big ball loading. It's the last delivery of the first innings. Where does Praveen go? He's been bowled, castled. Lovely delivery. Mikdad, such an experienced customer, ensured not to offer any pace whatsoever, and he has rattled the stumps to complete this innings.
The final over was really perfect, really in favor. Look at that. That's a bail trimmer from Mikdad. It deserved a wicket, and it got in the final ball. അത്രയും ആഗ്രഹിച്ച ഒരു വിക്കറ്റ് അദ്ദേഹം അവസാന പന്തിൽ പ്രവീണിനെ കൂടി മടക്കുമ്പോൾ 72. 3-ാം ദിവസം ആദ്യ മത്സരമാണ്. So score കണ്ട് നമുക്ക് അത്ര കണ്ട് വിലയിരുത്താൻ പറ്റില്ല. Maybe 72 could be a good score here. It's a fresh track. പുതിയ ട്രാക്കാണ്. First game of day 3. We don't know how the pitch will behave. So ABC boys 72 റൺസ് നേടിയെടുത്തുകൊണ്ട് ആദ്യ ഇന്നിംഗ്സ് അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുകയാണ്. 72 എങ്കിൽ 72 ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് അതിമതി എന്ന് ഉറക്കെ പ്രഖ്യാപിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ആ ഒരു റണ്ണിനെ ഡിഫെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുവാൻ they will get back in action soon. All right, on the screen we can see the highlights of the semi-final first innings. That was a really good catch, and then after Nia's FOP, some good looking shots there. Extra cover in agatha sundaramaayittulla oru boundary. But then after the spinner comes in, our spinner അവതരിപ്പിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ആ ഒരു പാർട്ട്ണർഷിപ്പ് പൊളിച്ചടക്കുന്ന then the dream wicket of Now for ABC and Mustafa trying to build reconstruct the innings. That's been whacked away in the leg side, a big one. We have seen a couple of good looking shots from the team ABC, but this time he was climbed up and that was a perfect catch. മറ്റൊരു മനോഹരമായ catchിലൂടെ മുസ്തഫ പുറത്താകുന്നു. Then comes the shot from Praveen, shot of the day. What a gigantic six that is. And the very next ball he cuts it away through the gap, finding some runs. അവസാന ലാപ്പിൽ ചെറുതാണെങ്കിലും വലിയൊരു ഇമ്പാക്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടായിക്കൊണ്ടുള്ള റൺസ് നേടുമ്പോൾ അവസാന പന്ത് മിഗ്ദാദ് വിക്കറ്റ് നേടിക്കൊണ്ട് ഒരു ഇന്നിങ്സ് അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. That's the highlights for the first innings.